when you have a system of equations, it means that you have two equations or more, and you want to find the answer for the variables that are mainly x and y, such that when you replace the values of x and y in these given equations, they are going to satisfy this equation. So they are going to have to make this side equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. Now, why do we call it a simple, in this exercise, a simple simultaneous equations? Because they already gave you the value of y and you're going to use it. So this is what we call solving the system of equations by substitution. So I already have the value of y, so y is equal to 3. I replace it in the second equation, and I try to find the value of x. So 2x plus 3 is equal to 11. So 2x is equal to 11 minus 3, because I take the 3 to the other side, and then I divide the answer, which is 8, by 2, and the x is equal to 4. So we already have y equals to 3, and now I found x equals to 4. What does this mean? It means that when I replace x in this equation and y in this equation, you would have 11 equals 11. This is what we say, or what we call, the two values of x and y satisfy the equation. Now, what do these equations represent? In the case here, these two equations represent two lines. This is the line that is parallel to the x-axis. So this is a line parallel to the x-axis, and this is a general equation of a line of the form y equals ax plus b. So if I want to change this line into y equals ax plus b, is going to be y equals minus 2x plus 11. So actually we are finding the point of intersection between these two lines. And what does the point of intersection represent? It represents the point A, whose coordinate x is 4 and the y is 3. So graphically we have line and a line, and we are finding the point of intersection. Algebraically, we are finding the values of the variables x and y, such that when we replace them in either one of these equations, they are going to satisfy the equation. Let us start with some exercises. So we have here number 4 in the book. I actually explained for you, or used to explain the part A to explain the lesson. I'm going to go and start with number D. So D, or part D. D is y equals 4x and 3x plus 2y equals 11. These are the two equations. So I take the value of x and the value of y, and I replace it in the other equation. So 3x plus 2 open brackets. What is the value of y in the first equation? It is 4x. So we continue, equals to 11, and now you solve for x. 3x plus 8x equals 11. So 11x equals 11. Therefore, x is equal to 11 over 11, which is equal to 1. Once you find the value of x, you take it and replace it in the first equation. So replace in y equals 4x. Y equals 4 times 1, which is equal to 4. So the value of x is 1 and the value of y is 4. So the point of intersection between these two lines, these are the equations of the lines. The point of intersection of these two lines, let's say B, it's 1, 4. So algebraically, we have solved and found the values of x and the value of x and the value of y, that when you replace them in either of these equations, they will satisfy the equations. Example, let me substitute them. Y is 4, and you replace the value of x, which is 1. So 4 equals 4. It satisfies the equation. And for this one, 3, write the value of x 1, plus 2, write the value of y 4. Is it equal to 11? So 3 plus 8 is 11, which is right. This is what we mean by satisfying the system, or the system of two equations.